smell it.
No.
I washed it like last week.
I refuse.
You just smell
It still smells like your childhood and I don't like it.
Hey everyone, I'm Danica and welcome back to week 4 of season 3 of UT Mental. And that means that it's our last week together, and that's pretty sad. This week we're going to talk about resilience, and up until 10 minutes ago when I googled it, I really didn't know what resilience means. I've heard it used before, obviously, but I just kind of went along with it and wasn't really sure of the definition. But according to Psychology Today, resilience is the ability to properly adapt to stress and adversity. So what I take from that is that resilience is the ability to grow from shitty experiences. And I think that means that we're all resilient. Maybe some of us are more resilient than others, and some of us had faced more adversity than others, but I think that if that's what it means, if Psychology Today is correct, then all of us are pretty resilient. And I think that my definition of resilience is really defined by the people around me. Like Jordan, who helps me edit all of these videos, I think that she shows me what resilience is all the time. And I think that my friends and family, like my sister Logan and Kristen and my friends Caitlin and Kirsten, I think that they all show me what resilience means because they've all faced different adversities and they're all such accomplished and amazing people, and I think that they've really shown me how to build resilience. And my girlfriend Alexandria has shown me so much resilience in everything that she does in her day-to-day life, and I am so thankful for the opportunities to learn from all of them. But I also think that I build resilience through my own experiences. I think going through self-harm, like I talked about in my last video, made me a more resilient person. I think that it made me capable of knowing what I can and can't handle, and I think it made me stronger in my coping mechanisms, and I knew how to cope better afterwards. And I think that now I am more confident in my ability to bounce back from things and to overcome challenges, and I think that it's helped me build resilience tremendously, because now when I look at things, I'm like, well, I've been through this, and this before, like, I can manage this, I can tackle this. Or maybe I'm like, I can't do this by myself, I need support, I need to talk to somebody about this, and that's totally fine. But I think that, like, through my experience, I gained a lot of self-awareness, and it helped me build resilience. And I think that resilient people, or people who show a lot of resilience, have a few qualities in common. I think that resilient people know their boundaries, and they are confident in conveying what those boundaries are. They know what they're capable of, they know what their strengths and weaknesses are, and they know when they can and can't do something by themselves, and they're okay with vocalizing that. They're okay with saying, I can't do this, or I'm confident I can do this. And I think that that's really important. And I also think that resilient people are self-aware. I think that they know themselves, they know what they need in their lives and what they don't need in their lives, and I think that, again, they're confident in surrounding themselves with the people that they need, the people that they want in their lives, so they keep good company because they know themselves. And I also think that resilient people can accept things. They can accept good things that have happened to them and bad things that have happened to them, because you can't change everything no matter how much you want to try it. Like, when shit goes wrong, like, sometimes you have to be like, alright, crying about it at this moment is not going to help me. Like last week, I thought I lost like $300 worth of makeup and my blankie and my soccer shoes. I was at Union Station and I was like, well, shit, crying about it's not going to help me right now. So I think that being able to accept things that have happened and move on from them and continue to deal with them and grow from them and deal with the situation is a form of resilience. And I think that being resilient doesn't mean that you can't have difficulties dealing with things, or that you can't break down sometimes, or that you can't admit that you can't do things. I think that resilience is part of that. It's part of identifying when things are too much, or when you need to just have a breakdown, because it happens. And I think it's about being able to, like, realize that you're not a bad person because bad things are going on. Sometimes shitty things just happen, and it's not a reflection of who you are or what your abilities are. And I think that even if it's hard, or even if you have breakdowns, I don't think that that means you're not a resilient person. And the shit that happens to you, it doesn't define who you are as a person. I hope that it made you think a bit about it, and if it did, like, let me know what your definition of resilience is, or what you do to build resilience, because I clearly don't have that many tips for you, but I'd be totally open to hearing it. So comment, share, like this video, and check back this week to see all the other vloggers. And just so you know, my lipstick is green this week. It's not black, it's not the same as last week, it's green. And it matches my scrunchie, which is also green and not black.